Hello there. So yeah, it's Daniel here. So yeah, man, today was how could I describe today? Today was a day of insights. I had some insights. First of all, I woke up like those days where you just don't wanna do the thing. Yeah, I woke up. I didn't want to train. What I did, I trained. Like the beginning, that was a pain there. But like close to the end, I got some motivation. I got it started to get more interesting. So yeah, I finished. I'm still tired because that's my own me. Of course, it's on me, but I think I slept like 6 hours and a half. So yeah, I was very distracted during the day because of that. Oh, I think that's the cause. It's kind of obvious. Like if you don't sleep well, you're not gonna focus well. So, and if you don't focus, you get distracted, and if you're distracted, you don't do the work. So yeah, um, after that, what I did, shit, I study. I studied the sales course and really good stuff. And I was supposed to dial, like in the morning, but the CRM wasn't like fixed. So that was a headache. Let me see what I did here because shit. Um, yeah, yeah, exactly. So yeah, basically I studied in the morning and then in the afternoon, I was uh, I was able to dial because it was fixed. Like the insight that I had, like I saw this video, like fuck, my TikTok like recommended to me. Fuck, crazy video, man. Like there was this guy. He was like with his daughter, like under his shoulders. Like a small kid, like 2 years, 3 years old, and like his wife, and then like this pothead, like he this like lunatic, she, like just punched the guy like out of nowhere, and then like the guy, the father, he just dropped out cold. And I was like, fuck, and like that was the thing that reminded me of why I'm doing this. Like the training, it's not about the training. It's not about that. It's about preparing for life because life happens. And might be a violent person, might be a disease, might be a financial problem, like whatever. Life, it's a it's just like there's nothing. Like there's like it's not even a matter of like life is tough, life is ruthless. It is what it is. It's just the reality of things. And then like we 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 as human beings we try to make sense of things, but actually there's no meaning to it. At least that's the way that I see things. And like it's absurd, right? That's yeah, you know. That's from the book of Albert Camus. Camus. I don't know how to say that in English. But like Sisyphus, and yeah, man, like there's no meaning to it. It's like you have three options. You can kill yourself. You can like stay in denial, and you can like rebel. I think that's the three options. Like I'm more like inclined to the third option, more like to rebel and like make a sense for myself. Create my own purpose, my own system of beliefs. That reminds me of Nietzsche actually. Anyway, and I was like, fuck, man, like now I understand why I'm doing this. The running, the training, doing the thing, doing the boring work, do what I don't want to do because I'm preparing. Because yeah, but, maybe the exact same thing might happen. You know, But like what I try to do is like mitigate the risks. So like I think like now, like even though like I don't have a family right now, I don't have a wife, I don't have kids. What I'm thinking is like if I'm gonna move to a place, the first thing is safety, because it's out of my control, you know. Like if it like it's out of my control, like the crime rate, crime the violence person, yeah, the violence rate of a city, but it is under my control choosing the city that I'm gonna live. So you know this is the main thing, you know. Always have to be alert, you know. That's shit, man. Like fuck, we're in the 21st century. Yeah, yeah, 21st century, man. Like we were not supposed to, you know, like still be concerned about those type of things, you know, like basic needs. But the reality is, you know, the tendency and the truth is the world is not gonna get any better. And when I say that, I say this in terms of the human nature. We're gonna stay the same shit, doing the same bad shit. No, human sucks. You know, like that's the like day by day. Like I'm starting to like really believe that and see that. Like of course, like humans, they we fuck we don't just do bad stuff. There's greatness. There's like beautiful stuff. Yeah, there is compassion. There is joy. There is happiness. There is empathy. There's a lot of good stuff, but there's also a lot of bad shit. You know, there's a lot of bad shit. And like I said, like life is just this thing that it's just it is what it is. And for my safety, I always like to think the negative way so I can prepare myself. And like with that, with this premise, fuck man, human sucks. No, most of the time, humans do bad shit. And it's not a matter of like because humans are bad. Sometimes, most of the times, it's because like we as humans, were ignorant. We just don't know any better. But then there's cases there, like there are pieces, there are no jerks out there. There are just like really bad people out there, and most of the people, they might not be bad, but they're ignorant. So whatever. So like because of the fact that they are ignorant, they end up doing bad shit, bad stuff, and like it's fun. It's ironic because especially now that I'm recording this, the AI shit is like just all over the place. Like everyone's talking about it. I'm using the like just for normal stuff. And like we are at the pinnacle of the knowledge, like the history of the all humankind. Yeah, the mankind. Like throughout the mankind history, like we are at the pinnacle of the knowledge and everything. You know, and people are stupid as fuck. They're retarded. That's yeah, simple. Most of people are retarded. They are stupid people, and we have the information, but people are getting lazy. You know, so I'm up against that. Like we are all up against that. You know, the environment. You know, the things outside of us. So what can we do to protect ourselves? Prepare, man. Fucking prepare. Prepare for the worst possible scenario because it's gonna come. Like it's not like if no, it's gonna happen. Might be like as soon like might be today, tomorrow. Like it's gonna happen. Might take years, decades. It's gonna happen. That's like I was thinking about this. There is no way in life that you will go through your whole life without entering a conflict. There is no way. Like, and I'm talking about like physically conflict and like especially like verbal conflict, like their emotional conflict. Like, they're gonna suffer. Period. We're gonna suffer. And especially now that we have a lot of, there's a lot of good stuff. There's a lot of, it's still like, yeah, it might be shit in some countries, some, regions, but in terms of health, in terms of, food, in terms of safety, even though I mentioned this, compared to other times of history, like, we're good. We're, decent. Especially, like, if you live in a good city, like, you're good. But, shit, I lost the thought. But anyway, you can rely on that. Like, you can rely on that. Yeah, no, you might be in a good place, you might, be in a good environment, you might have money, but you will suffer regardless. And if you don't have the tools to do that, like, the thing is, you already have the tools, you just don't know how to use them. It's all about here. I know it sounds like, coach type of shit, but, like, I'm learning this by myself, and, like, more and more I'm seeing, like, fuck, man, it's just a matter of how you see the world. Like, how do you respond to it? And, like, I'm learning. There's a lot of shit, like, it's stupid, silly things that I'm afraid of. And I'm like, shit, man. How can I, overcome? Like, I might, be afraid of certain things, and that's okay. Um, and, like, I don't know how to do a lot of things, but my posture, the way that I see it is like, fuck. How can I? It's this simple question. It's not like, will I uh, overcome this? No, 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 no. How can I? It's possible. Other people, I'm not special. I'm not special. Like, fuck, man. I don't know how many millions of hundreds of millions of uh, of years we have as human beings, but fuck, man. Like, do you really think that, like, me, I'm the first guy to go through a certain situation as a human being? Of course not. Other people have gone through this and they overcome it. How can I? They did it. And probably there are a lot of people who had, like, less resources than I have, especially now with AI, because I have internet, and they overcome it. Like, how can I not, solve this problem, you know? And I have to constantly remind myself of this, you know. And shit, man, like, that video, like, really stuck into my mind. Like, there is no reason. There is, like, the guy, like, I saw, like, in the description of the video, like, he has, like, mental illness. Like, I don't give a fuck. If I was me, like, if I was there, I would, beat the shit out of him, probably kill the guy. Period. I don't give a fuck, you know. Until, like, because the laws, like, the constitutional laws, like Brazil, whatever, Brazil, U.S., like, it's not like it can um oversight everyone. No, man. Like, there's certain things that the answer for it is violence. Like, in cases like this, like, fuck, man, fuck that shit. Rehabilitation, fuck that shit. No, 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 no. No, like, I'm getting more and more, like, pissed with this shit because, growing up, I was very naive. Like, I was very, like, stupid. Like, not stupid, but, like, very naive kid. Like, I didn't know any better, And I was so naive. Like, like, even today, there's some things that I'm very naive about it. And once I saw, like, how, like, with, the early experiences of life, school, like, people, and I got, disappointed, and, like, I was very, like, fearful about things, about facing things. But I always, like, I've always been, and I'm still am, very curious, and, like, I always question things, like, why? This question is, I think that this question that is the best question to describe humankind. Why? That's the best question to describe the human beings. Why? to understand why of things, right? And this thing happens, like I was disappointed, I was sad, I was, afraid of things, of people. And I always wonder why, you know? And like in the beginning I was afraid, but then I started like questioning like why? And then like it bothers me, it started to bothering me. And like more recently this, like being bothered about it became like anger, like why is this fucking shit like this? Why? Well, just why? And then like now it's I had a more passive, type of response, but now it's more active. Like I'm gonna fucking find a way to not let that shit, or whatever might happen. I'm gonna find a way to fight against that shit, you know, because I'm done. I'm done of suffering like emotionally, psychologically because of shit that I can't control. I'm done, I'm gonna find a way, you know, and it's all here, man. And, like my goal with that, is like build, system like simple things that anyone can use to alleviate suffering. Because like suffering is gonna happen, and there's a lot of ways. There's Buddhism that I'm like especially because I started meditating and things like that. Like I'm doing daily, and it has been like 3 months. It's gonna no, no more, probably more. Like it's been like yeah, I think it's gonna complete like 3 months, and like it has been like really helping me. So my goal is like just you know take all these things, like because this is the thing of a genius, right? Like you take things that are not related and like you put together. But especially today, I saw this video explaining how Leonardo da Vinci he learned things, and he sees that everything has just one thing: knowledge, right? So like takes these things of electromotive business, mental models, and then take the things of meditation, and then take things of sales, and then take things of my own personal experiences, and then take things of animes and movies and series, and like put together all these concepts in a way that I can go through life like not suffering unnecessarily, because there's a lot of suffering that is just unnecessarily. Like why, and always starts and ends with this question: why? And it's not so much about the answer; it's about the questioning. That's the thing. That's the goal. This endless search of the why of things, and we lose that as we get older. So like always like why? And yeah, man, I think no, I'm pretty sure, that's the way to go for me. Find, like this search of of uh, alleviating suffering in the best way that I can, and then help others, And yeah, it's gonna be a hell of a journey, man. And yeah, it's not gonna be easy, but it's gonna be great. So yeah, man. That's it. Today was very philosophical, but that's it, man. Take care and let's keep moving forward. Let's conquer. Bye.